I wake up to the same old fight, chasing shadows in the night. Promises made, but I let them fade. Caught in the cycle, I'm feeling betrayed. Round and round, I'm losing ground. Trying to break free, but I can't see. These negative patterns are haunting me. Nights turn to days, I'm losing my way. Thought I found peace, but it's led me astray. Chasing the high, but it only brings pain. The more I run, the less I gain.
Hey everybody, hey, and welcome to another session of Tarika Say It Again. And we're going to continue on from last week's episode. The title was Preventing Teenage Tragedies with a Talk. Just a simple talk of conversation, checking in with your children to make sure that they are okay. So our topic today is check-ins. Checking in with your children goes beyond asking, how was your day? It's about creating a safe space where they feel seen and heard. And I've said that before. They want to feel seen and heard. Not only that, protected and understood mentally, physically, emotionally, and even socially. A lot of children are silently dealing with pressure. And this is one of the things I mentioned last week. Dealing with pressure and the social media influences, dealing with anxiety, bullying, identity struggles, loneliness, fear of disappointing you all as their parents. They don't want to disappoint you. Some are acting out because they don't know how to express what they're feeling. Think about it. Babies, what do? We call those temper tantrums, right? Because they can't talk. They can't speak. They can't express to you how they're feeling, what they're thinking, what they want. So they kick, they hit, they cry, they scream, they throw themselves, yes, on the floor. Even though they don't even realize the danger they're in, but they have tantrums. They act out. That's what our teenagers are doing. Even adults. So as parents, whatever your title is, guardian, mentor, we have to become intentional about reconnecting with our children before, guess what? The world influences them. We've heard the saying before, if you don't raise them, the streets will. First, I want to show this video that I made a couple of years ago on simply checking in. And if we don't do these things now, it can amount to something more serious, more tragic, as we witnessed last week, more severe. It could even be deadly. So listen up.
Hey everybody, hey. Yes, this is your award-winning author, Tarika Williams of Addictive Patterns. Now, today, my parents, I need you to listen and listen carefully. When you get home today, I need you to do a well check. I don't mean checking in with your child, asking how their day was. That's good. But I need you to literally do some checks. Let's check those arms. Now, I know it's winter time and our babies, they're wearing their winter clothes, those big hoodies, sweatshirts, etc. But I need you to simply tell them to pull up their sleeves. And I'm saying this because I witnessed today on 2 occasions where students had cut themselves on several occasions. Most of the time, we find that it's girls. But I saw it was a guy as well. I had never seen guys cutting themselves. So that just proves to me that addictive patterns, mental health does not discriminate. It doesn't matter what your gender is. It doesn't matter what your sexual preference is. It doesn't matter your finances, how much money you got in the bank. We know already money cannot buy happiness. It cannot buy peace. It doesn't matter what your religious background is. It does not discriminate, y'all. So, again, parents, please do a well check on your child, on your teen, on your youth, on your adolescent, whatever you want to call it, just on your child. That's it. Well checked day.
Hopefully you got something from the video, and it just basically gives you food for thought and how severe something that could be minute could turn into something larger because you didn't do a check-in, or because a child didn't feel safe with going to a trusted adult. I want to share some strategies that we can use for consistent and healthy check-in, no matter how old your child gets. One, we want to create a no judgment zone. And you heard me talk about that last week. Your child should feel safe enough to tell the truth without immediately being yelled at, dismissed, or punished. Last week I said sometimes they don't want to come to us because they feel that we might kill them. We don't want to dismiss them or punish them. Now, we know some actions, it requires that. It is what it is. But that shouldn't be your first go-to. Sometimes children hide things because they fear our reaction more than the problem itself. Another strategy might be to ask deeper questions instead of maybe the vague or simple question, did you eat or did you do your homework? Maybe try saying, what made you smile today? For one, it's different. They're going to put more thought into it. So what made you smile today? Did anything make you uncomfortable? How are you feeling mentally? Have you felt pressured by anything lately? Like, you're not going to get in trouble. Is there anything you would like to talk about? Pay attention to behavioral changes, you all. Sudden isolation, anger, sleeping too much. I've even told you about them being in that room closed up. Lack of motivation, changes in eating habits, slipping grades, or excessive phone use can sometimes be signs that something deeper is going on, emotionally or mentally. Be intentional, y'all. Schedule intentional one-on-one time. Especially if you have more than one child. You want to make sure you have one-on-one with each one of your children. For me, I just have one. So, hey, I go jump in the bed. I'm asking questions. Sometimes children open up more during car rides, late night snacks, hair appointments, walks, or while doing maybe daily activities. Every conversation doesn't have to feel like an interrogation. Monitor without controlling. I'm going to say that again. Monitor without controlling. Know who your children are around. Ask questions. What they consume online and what influences are shaping their thinking. Guidance is different from surveillance. Children still need trust, communication, and the balance. We need to normalize these conversations, y'all. Mental health is real. It's important. Teach children that feeling sad, overwhelmed, anxious, or confused does not make them weak. That's vitally important because sometimes I don't think some of our kids truly understand that these different feelings and emotions that we have, that they're normal. It's okay. It's what we call life. It's life obstacles. It's not the end of the world. It's life obstacles. And guess what? They build character. Emotional intelligence should be developed just like your academics, and your athletics, for those of you that are athletes. That's something you have to build on, right, to get better. Same thing with emotional intelligence. Parents, we want to lead by examples. Children, watch how we handle stress. That goes back to my book, Addictive Patterns. How we do things. Our kids, they are watching. It's being passed down. They watch how we handle stress. They watch how we handle relationships. They watch how we handle conflict. They watch how we handle communication, or they watch how we communicate. If we want honest children, we have to model honesty. If we want respectful communication, we have to speak respectfully too. Y'all know me and my respect. RESPECT, find out what it means to me. Yes, we ain't calling each other names now. Don't get me started on that. Keep the village mentally alive. Healthy community, accountability, all of that. It matters. Trusted family members. Last week I was saying those trusted adults. Rather, those are the mentors, the coaches, the teachers, spiritual leaders. They help as well. Sometimes they might even help recognize changes in the children before you might. One of the biggest things parents must understand is the correction. We don't want correction without connection. Because if you have the correction without the connection, that could create distance. Distance between you and that child or that relationship. You hear people all the time say, I don't really have the best relationship with my mom, or I don't have the best relationship with my dad. Children don't only need rules, y'all. They also need those relationships. They need to know somebody is checking on them. They need to know that somebody is checking on their heart. Not just their behavior, but their heart. Sometimes the strongest thing a parent can say is, I just want to make sure you're okay. Small but profound in meaning. Hopefully you all got something out of today's session. Don't forget to check in, y'all. Check in on your child. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to iHeartRadio, YouTube, and Spotify. Have a good one.